Sekhmet, goddess of war and healing. Sekhmet, the lion-headed goddess of ancient Egypt, stands as one of the most powerful and enigmatic figures in the pantheon of Egyptian deities. Known as the goddess of war and healing, Sekhmet's dual nature reflects the ancient Egyptians' complex understanding of the forces of destruction and creation. Her name, meaning the powerful one, signifies her immense strength and her vital role in maintaining the balance of the cosmos. This text explores Sekhmet's mythology, worship, iconography, and enduring legacy, offering a comprehensive look at this formidable goddess. Origins and mythological background. Sekhmet's origins are deeply rooted in the religious and mythological traditions of ancient Egypt. She is often associated with the sun god Ra, believed to be his daughter and an extension of his power. As the Eye of Ra, Sekhmet embodies the sun's destructive heat and its life-giving properties. This duality is a central theme in her mythology. One of the most well-known myths involving Sekhmet is the destruction of mankind's story, found in the Book of the Heavenly Cow. In this myth, Ra, angered by humanity's rebellion, sends Sekhmet to punish the people. She transforms into a ferocious lioness and begins her rampage, killing many. To prevent her from annihilating all of humanity, Ra tricks Sekhmet by dyeing beer red to resemble blood. After drinking the beer, Sekhmet becomes intoxicated and falls asleep, thus sparing the remaining humans. This story highlights Sekhmet's capacity for both wrath and mercy, underscoring her complex character. Iconography and symbolism. Sekhmet is typically depicted as a lioness or as a woman with the head of a lioness, often wearing a solar disk and the uraeus, a rearing cobra, on her head. The lioness symbolizes her fierce and protective nature, while the solar disk connects her to Ra and the sun's power. The uraeus represents royal authority and divine protection. In addition to these symbols, Sekhmet is often shown holding a scepter and the ankh, the symbol of life. These attributes emphasize her role as a giver of life and a protector. The imagery of Sekhmet as both a destroyer and a healer is a recurring theme in her representations, illustrating the ancient Egyptian belief in the interconnectedness of life and death, creation and destruction. Worship and cult centers. Sekhmet was widely worshipped throughout ancient Egypt, with major cult centers dedicated to her in cities such as Memphis, Thebes, and Letopolis. Her primary temple in Memphis, the capital of ancient Egypt, was one of the most important sites for her worship. Here, she was venerated alongside her consort Ta, the god of craftsmen and architects, and their son Nefertum, the god of the lotus and healing. The priests of Sekhmet played a crucial role in her worship. They performed daily rituals to appease her and ensure her favor, including offerings of food, drink, and incense. Hymns and prayers were recited to invoke her protection and blessings. These rituals were not only acts of devotion, but also measures to prevent Sekhmet's destructive wrath from manifesting. Festivals dedicated to Sekhmet were grand and elaborate events. One such festival, the Feast of Sekhmet, aimed to honor the goddess and seek her favor. Participants engaged in music, dance, and processions, invoking her benevolent aspects and celebrating her power. Sekhmet in medicine. Sekhmet's association with healing is deeply ingrained in her mythological and cultural significance. As a goddess of medicine, she was believed to possess the power to cause and cure diseases. This dual role reflects the ancient Egyptian understanding of health and illness as aspects of divine will. The priests and priestesses of Sekhmet, often referred to as her physicians, were skilled healers who practiced medicine in her name. They used a combination of incantations, rituals, and practical treatments to cure ailments. Sekhmet's healing aspect was invoked in medical texts and magical spells, many of which have been found inscribed on temple walls and papyri. One of the most notable medical texts is the Ebers Papyrus, dating back to around 1550 BCE. This extensive medical document includes numerous references to Sekhmet and contains remedies and spells to invoke her healing powers. The ancient Egyptians believed that diseases were caused by malevolent forces, and thus, invoking Sekhmet's protection was a vital part of the healing process. The role of Sekhmet in warfare. As the goddess of war, Sekhmet was believed to lead and protect the pharaoh's armies in battle. Her fierce and aggressive nature made her the perfect deity to invoke for victory and protection on the battlefield. The pharaohs, who were seen as the earthly embodiment of divine power, often identified with Sekhmet to legitimize their rule and military campaigns. Inscriptions and reliefs from various temples depict Sekhmet accompanying the pharaoh in battle, smiting enemies with her burning breath and claws. These representations were not merely symbolic, but were believed to embody the actual presence of the goddess, ensuring success and protection for the king and his troops. Sekhmet in literature and art. Sekhmet's influence extended beyond religious rituals into literature and art. She is a prominent figure in many ancient Egyptian texts, including hymns, prayers, and myths. These writings often emphasize her dual nature, depicting her as both a fierce warrior and a benevolent healer. In art, Sekhmet is a common subject in statues, reliefs, and paintings. Her statues were often placed in temples and other sacred spaces to invoke her presence and protection. These statues typically depict her in a seated or standing position, with a lioness's head and a solar disk. The craftsmanship and detail of these works reflect the high regard in which she was held. Sekhmet's legacy. Sekhmet's legacy endures in modern times as a symbol of power, protection, and healing. She continues to inspire artists, writers, and scholars who are fascinated by her complex and multifaceted nature. Modern spiritual practices and neo-pagan movements also honor Sekhmet, invoking her strength and healing abilities in various rituals and ceremonies. Her enduring presence in popular culture, from literature to film, attests to her lasting impact on the human imagination. Sekhmet remains a powerful symbol of the duality of life and the interplay between creation and destruction. Sekhmet in modern times. In contemporary culture, Sekhmet's image and attributes continue to captivate and inspire. Her symbolism resonates with themes of empowerment, resilience, and transformation. Modern spiritual and neo-pagan movements often invoke Sekhmet in rituals aimed at personal empowerment and healing. Artists and writers draw upon Sekhmet's rich mythology to explore themes of strength and duality. Her fierce imagery, often used in tattoos, jewelry, and visual art, serves as a reminder of the power inherent in embracing both one's aggressive and nurturing sides. Sekhmet's influence on modern medicine. The connection between Sekhmet and healing has also found a place in modern medicine. While the practices of ancient Egyptian healers may seem archaic by today's standards, their holistic approach to health, which included spiritual and physical elements, is echoed in modern integrative medicine. The invocation of Sekhmet in ancient healing rituals underscores the importance of mental and emotional well-being and physical health, a concept that is increasingly recognized in contemporary medical practices. The idea that healing involves more than just treating symptoms, but also addressing the underlying spiritual and psychological factors, aligns with the holistic principles that guided ancient Egyptian medicine. Sekhmet in modern spirituality. Sekhmet's dual nature as both a destroyer and a healer makes her a powerful figure in modern spirituality. She is often invoked in rituals and meditations aimed at overcoming personal challenges and fostering inner strength. Her fierce energy is seen as a source of empowerment for those seeking to break free from negative patterns and embrace transformative change. In contemporary pagan practices, Sekhmet is honored through offerings, prayers, and ceremonial invocations. Practitioners may create altars dedicated to her, adorned with symbols such as lion figures, red candles, and solar discs. These altars serve as focal points for meditation and ritual, helping devotees connect with Sekhmet's powerful energy. Sekhmet's representation in popular culture. Sekhmet's enduring appeal is also evident in popular culture, where she appears in various forms of media, including literature, film, and video games. Her mythological storylines and fierce imagery provide rich material for creative interpretations. In literature, Sekhmet is often portrayed as a powerful and enigmatic figure, embodying themes of vengeance, justice, and healing. Her character has appeared in numerous novels and short stories, where she is depicted as a protector, avenger, or healer. In film and television, Sekhmet's image is frequently used to evoke themes of ancient mysticism and power. Her lioness form and associations with the sun and war make her a compelling character in narratives exploring the ancient world and its deities. Educational and scholarly interest in Sekhmet. Sekhmet continues to be a subject of scholarly interest, with historians, archaeologists, and Egyptologists studying her role in ancient Egyptian religion and society. Research into Sekhmet's cult and mythology provides valuable insights into the beliefs and practices of ancient Egyptians. Archaeological discoveries, such as statues, temple reliefs, and inscriptions, have shed light on Sekhmet's significance and the way she was worshipped. These findings help scholars understand the broader context of ancient Egyptian religion and the interplay between different deities. Sekhmet's role in the afterlife. In addition to her roles in war and healing, Sekhmet was also believed to have a presence in the afterlife. As a protector of the dead, she was invoked to guard the deceased on their journey to the afterlife and to ensure their safe passage. Tombs and burial sites often contained images and inscriptions of Sekhmet, reflecting her role in providing protection and support to the souls of the dead. Her fierce nature was seen as a powerful force against malevolent spirits and obstacles that might hinder the deceased in their journey. Conclusion. Sekhmet, the lioness-headed goddess of war and healing, remains one of the most compelling and multifaceted deities in ancient Egyptian mythology. Her dual nature, embodying both destructive and healing powers, reflects the ancient Egyptians' nuanced understanding of the forces that shape the world. From her mythological origins and iconographic representations to her worship and enduring legacy, Sekhmet's influence extends across millennia, inspiring devotion, art, and scholarship. Her powerful image and complex character continue to resonate in modern times, offering a timeless symbol of strength, protection, and transformation. Through her, we see the ancient Egyptians' profound reverence for the delicate balance of life and death, creation and destruction, and the divine forces that govern the universe. Sekhmet's story is not just a tale of a powerful goddess, but a testament to the enduring human quest for understanding and harmony in the cosmos.